majority of the people are not aware of their emotions and its impact on people. Let me explain to you through a case study. One of my clients was working in top IT companies with 15 plus years of experience, and around 50 plus people were reporting to him. And his management style was having a lot of issues. So let's take one example. He gave one of the tech lead to give a presentation, and he prepared a PPT, and that PPT was given to him, and he saw that PPT is missing as per his expectation, and he didn't have any time. So he gave another tech lead the same work, and this guy created a presentation and he delivered. This person got offended. Well, why didn't he inform me? Second time, similar thing happened, and he again got angry. He directly said, it is not a good quality. The only thing he said is not a good quality, and the person is not clear. What does it mean? What is not a good quality? So like this, a lot of people were struggling with him because he was not able to communicate, he was not able to empower, he was not able to lead. And that was becoming a big concern. Around 10 to 15 people resigned from his organization, and few more people were having complaints to the higher authority. And that's where he realized he had to master the art of leading people. And he approached me, and we started our work together. And when we started working, a couple of things I trained him. Number one thing I trained him was how to communicate effectively without offending, how to give feedback. So first thing first I told you. So let's say we talk about feedback. If you say it is bad, this is criticism, this is not feedback. What is feedback? I'll tell you. There are certain things which you could have improved. These are the things which I think if you had added, it would have added more value. This slide would have become more better. That is known as feedback. Then he was struggling in empowering people. So I trained him in empowerment side. So let's take one example of empowerment. 5 steps of empowering anybody. Step number 1. You do, the other person observe. Step number 2. He does, you observe. Step number 3. He does independently and you give a review to him based on what improvement can be done. Step number 4. He is doing it and he is involving somebody else with him in his team. And step number 5. His work is up to the mark. This is a simple 5-step empowerment program. And then like this I started training him in different areas. The first thing I trained, learn how to understand different people, different personality. Step number 2, learn to talk assertively. Assertively doesn't mean that you're offending. Assertively means where it is required, you put your point across. Third, learn how to give effective feedback. Now, understanding the difference between feedback and criticism is important. Fourth, understanding the cause and effect of your emotional ups and downs, how it impacts the organization. And step number 5 is master the art of empowerment. If you can do these 5 things effectively, as a leader, as a manager, as a boss, you will be able to create a humming organization, an organization which is growing and which is thriving. But unfortunately, a lot of people are not trained to do this effectively, and that is where coaching comes into the picture. Now, if you are one of them right now who is at the leadership role and not able to do this task the way it should be done, then what is the good news is that it is a learnable skill. That means if you really fight hard and practice it, you can learn it. Can you learn it alone? Yes, if you are a self-learner, why not? But if you need help, then coaching can definitely help you out. Drop me a message and let us have a virtual coffee. If my experience and my expertise can help you grow in your career, I would love to collaborate with your growth journey. It was great talking to you. I'll meet you in my next video. Thank you so much.